Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, life. Where's my PlayStation 5 controller? I actually turned on the air conditioner before it starts streaming this time. Anyway, let's switch out of minimalist into. Okay. See tier needs. Should require anything at all? Let me know. Days gone by. No, this is a good one. Affirmative. Its metric and tonal patterns evoke feelings of comfort. Come on, guys. You can't just go putting records on in other people's houses. Says you. The president gave us the okay to make ourselves at home, so I'm taking him up on that. No, she's right. Zero's real refined, though. This library's got everything from classics to chances. There even happens to be a decent collection of Grammys albums. Chansonnier extraordinaire. Dominique Lancer, eh? Go figure. Whoa, Amber Turtle. That's my favorite jazz number too. Well, it's awkward. Between this and Sonos, we've got more than a few hobbies in common. Excellent. Didn't he invite you to a private session at the end of our big case last spring? In his book, you're probably the bad apple seducing his precious daughter astray. Don't even start. How many times I gotta spell out that I'm the one getting barged in on here? Now play next song. Autumn Knows. Why do I do the robot voice for it? I know something new by now, but feel really is something else. 1000%. And you've got good taste on top of that. Yeah. I mean, that's hilarious. Oh, there's a great section of music. I wonder if these are the president's favorites. Or maybe they're Anya's mom's? I'll love to talk to the president about music and entertainment sometime. I bet it'd be fun. Quality music serves to stabilize the human mind. Should you have any requests, Theo can search for the album and play it. Why do I do the robot voice? Every time. These goods should suffice for the menu in mind. I would say, though, the pantry's punctilious. Punctiliously stocked by the both of you often being absent. Oh well, it all ends up being things with a long shelf life anyway. I come back 2 or 3 times a month to clean, cook, and treat the security personnel to a meal. Occasionally I'll make some extra to leave behind, which my father does seem to eat when he returns. Really now? I knew he had a soft spot for his little girl, no matter how much he tries to act otherwise.
But of course!
That's a little debatable. He definitely has a particular fondness for my sandwiches and stews, though. I think it's fair to say I've succeeded in recreating the way my mother's tasted.
Perhaps.
Miss Claudel. Well, going by the ones you'd sometimes make at the office, I can say for a fact that they're both delicious. The same kitchen reflects the family who lives there. This one feels tidy and lived in at the same time. It says a lot about the woman your mom was. Indeed, even the sink kitchen utensils appear to be meticulously maintained. Well, it's been 5 years since she passed, but those parts of her might have rubbed off on me. I just try to do things the way I remember she did. Was it without plenty of setbacks in the beginning?
Yeah, you were a child.
5 years ago. I'd even forced my father to eat the stews I burnt. Hey, any dad worth his salt would be more than happy to gulp it down. You do what you gotta. Even if it is burnt stew. Yes, without a doubt. It's likely the same for myself. Well, at any rate, Van, this will take us a tiny bit longer. Success rate with these dishes is guaranteed, so just sit tight and they'll be out in a jiffy. Given that this is likely a larger party than Miss Claudella's custom serving, I shall handle the ingredient and spice measurements. Sounds good, my mouth's watering already. Oh boy. Elaine, where are you at? Please, come save us. My heart feels so full, I get to witness the love of her family up close and personal. I'm sure it is those irreplaceable memories of her family that shaped Miss Claudel into the person she is today. Perhaps once upon a time I too had those as well.
Take your time.
If we had a bit more time, I'd consider trying my aunt and my mother's special recipe. I think you'd fare would love it. Oh yeah. So what type of recipe is it, Chef Claudel? I thought you might ask that. Well, it's probably not too far from what you might expect. I am not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Holy crap. Oh, the French. It's kind of apple pie. You make it by wrapping apple and a half mush shaped dough before baking it. Okay, we're officially extending our break by 2 hours. I really don't think that's the best idea. Don't we have a busy day ahead of us? He's like, no, we're gonna extend our day. Hey, Dan's the boss. If he says we're extending our break by 2 hours, then we're definitely not doing that. That is the only one who's a treat. How could the rest of us not be after eating? It's a specialty dish for your mother. I could go. I could buy you here again. I'll make you all some more mother's. That I promise it'll be worth the wait. Better be. That's outside. More eventos. Oh, it's the president's office. We were told to snoop. Looks like the president's private study. Hey, we were told to snoop, so gotta get to snooping. Orders are orders. He did basically tell us what's his is ours, but this might be pushing it. Are those? I'll just take a little self-guided tour for future ref. Yeah. Excel motors. I'm pretty sure it's magazine for gearheads. Guess the president likes robot cars too. Would have guessed we'd have that in common. Are you and the president like the same person? Oh boy. Oh, it's just the same thing. I was hoping I could get another one.
Alrighty.
I think 80, so I actually like the president. I always call us a trail of memories between the Grandmarts and Claudel's. It is much of a family man as Victor, but a part of me does long for one myself. This was the president in his school days. The guy was handsome even back then. Oh yeah, that would be the president in his school days. Then who's the kid? One on the left's probably Lilia Claudel, Professor Epstein's adopted daughter. Which makes the girl in the middle Sophie Claudel. They say he was in the military before getting into politics. Seems he and the Claudels are basically family. They passed their time on Anias was born though, I think. Anias is around 12 here maybe, and the president looks no different than he does now. Just look at those 3 smiling faces. Can't have been too long after this that her mom. Oh Van, so this is where you went. Yeah, sorry for treading off the beaten path. Not at all, take your time. If any books catch your interest, feel free to borrow them. There should be plenty geared toward car enthusiasts, sauna buffs, and other hobbyists. You know. Nah, I'm imposing enough already. A lineup like this could really hook a guy in, though. I'd imagine so, the way my father used to hold himself up in here and read the days away. Everything's just been gathering dust the past few years, now that he's always out. It's honestly kind of a shame. He's still so young there, isn't he? Yeah, it kind of ticks me off that he's been such a looker from then all the way till now. Really? Pot meat kettle. Again. Still, I appreciated the chance to actually see your mom and grandma's faces. Wait, this would make... Ania's parents like what, 4 years apart? 3 years apart, something like that? Which, not the biggest age difference. Suppose I'd only ever really mentioned their names up till now, thinking back. Pictures are all I know of my grandmother. Still, everybody looks so happy in both of these. Hey, say what you said for the one you're in. Have to admit though, the Claudel jeans are a scary thing. I mean, sure, your hairstyles and overall vibe's different. Oh. Huh! Wait! Pause! He's right! Oh, that's interesting. But going by facial features alone, you three ladies are practically carbon copies. That's concerning. You think so? I'd say we couldn't be further apart personality-wise, but... Oh, right. We're still in the middle of making lunch. I just can't ask if you'd mind us adding Diablo sauce to the sandwiches. Oh my goodness. Diablo sauce? Not sure how comfortable I am in here. So this is Anya's room, huh? Isn't it nice in here? So warm, so calming. Plus it gives off this breath of fluffy, flowery air that has Anya's written all over it. I'm running out of my ADHD medication again. I love it. I think I get what you mean. You could definitely tell that she spent a lot of time in here. And this what's got you all wrapped up, poured over an older girl's private books. Wait, I'm 16 now. That makes Anya's and me the same age. Fair point, but in 3 days she'll be back to being older. No, okay, look, depending on... She's older, regardless. Anyway. Ooh, he's got you there. True enough. I know it's something to celebrate, but getting left behind again isn't the greatest feeling. My dude, it's not that big a deal. It's whatever. At any rate, whatever apprehension I had flew right away. Second only eyes on these. The Professor Claude Epstein's diaries. That's so. Anya's always keeps the final volume on her, so these must be the rest. You can really tell her great-grandfather was a great-grand scholar, too. Certainly need to have been to create the Octogenesis. Yeah! And to predict the end of the world. Bro, I need more monitors. Somehow, I need more monitors. Anyway. I'm already capped out, though. Yeah. Right, the records here of how they were utilized in experimental observations for the invention of orbits. And there's a lot to be learned from these writings, and what's more, they also describe his values as a scientist and technician. Each and every word holds a wealth of meaning. You can see how Anya has got so engrossed. You don't say. I'd only ever leafed through the last of the bunch, so... Let's see, stuff about his research, stuff about his family and assistants. Oh hey, this bit touches on the geopolitics of the time, even has his personal analysis of Calvert. Communication lines barely existed back then, so how did he manage to put this many pieces together all the way in Lehman? Incredible, isn't it? He talks quite a lot about Gran and them too. Publishing even a portion of these would make for an instant bestseller, don't you think? Absolutely not. Wait, isn't this... What's up? Did you find an interesting entry? It's more that this name feels like one I've heard somewhere before. Does Herschel ring a bell? Herschel, that's... May we have a look? A shared handful of findings and surprises held in Epstein's diaries. Patra then returned straight back to reading them, whereas Fairy found herself drawn to Anya's picture book collection, eyes a twinkle. Herschel? So Anya's read picture books like this when she was little. That's so cute. I don't know what she was like back then. Thinking about that is making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Bet she's who she is now thanks to all the things she learned in these picture books. Maybe. Give her a chance. A journal from the Professor Epstein. I can't believe I'm actually getting to read this. Any scientist, aspiring or not, can learn so much from this, and even when viewed from today's lens, there's a number of surprising things here. Looks like you wrote about Gran in a few places too. This gives you a better picture of how she used to be. I think that's just outside left now. Ah. Oh, you could just treat him like any old dog. Fun fact, the sunbathing is actually their means of converting solar energy into power. Is that right? Pardon my rudeness, I should have known better after Mr. Kincaid's briefing. Zero, so is it a pleasure to formally meet you? Huh! That's an interesting response. And the way he switched, that's interesting. The president and his aide have already notified me about you all. I will be bringing Alphonse back to the official residence in due time. Till then, even the young miss are welcome to enjoy your stay. Sure, keep up the good work. Man. Arf. Man, for a robot, you sure do enjoy sunbathing. I like that. I've heard about you from the president and Mr. Kincaid. I will be taking Alphonse back to official residence in due time. Till then, you know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wanna go, huh? What's some of this, then? Lets you survive my scritchy scratcher technique. Yep. Man, I picked up the signs, but you sure are one hell of a dog person, huh? More or less same went for my mom, but we had to give up on getting one with how small the room we rented was. So to make up for it, we tore our way through the first war to the 7th on a pup padding spree, 7 days a week. That's... Oh my god, that is so adorable. Talk about overkill. It's a miracle you didn't rub them bald. Hey, wait. Wait your turn, pet napper. This guy's, what, 7 years old? Just because you're both middle-aged doesn't give you the Wow! I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Fontier sure is friendly with people, though. Only natural with Anya's, but he seems pretty attached to the president, too. Yeah, and dogs are meant to reflect their owners, so if the president's with him more... And Alphonse is stupid friendly. Back in Longport, there was a single dog that didn't love me, and my petting techniques was. I'll have you know. Honestly though, playing with this pupper is making me want to get one for myself. I'll consider it for when I save up the mirror and buy my own house. But what kind of dog would suit me best? A Doberman.
Search time.
A real sight to see, huh? They say Anya's mom used to take care of it. And Miss Sophie Gramhart. Oh, Mrs. Known as the granddaughter of the famed Professor Epstein. His garden looks to have been carefully tended to, but I warrant it was another person altogether who first put it together. The arrangement of the flower beds, selection of herbs, bring to mind traditional designs of the Middle Ages. Someone I was once indebted to had much the same predilections. Oh yeah? It was once. Must be a reason it's past tense. Grant said this place was built around 70 years back. That's smack dab in the middle of the Third Republic. And the Leva district was one of the residential areas they set up at the time. Meaning the original occupant was an individual of great significance, more likely than not. That the house construction is more modest than luxurious speaks to their upright character. There's a story, I imagine, as to how Mr. Gramhart came to assume ownership over it. Yeah, no way there wouldn't be. Am I just imagining things, or does this feel nostalgic somehow? And this ain't the first time it's happened either. Okay, I think that's enough exploring for now. Lunch will be ready soon, I bet. Might as well offer to help make some coffee. Well, I do not know what the previous owner of this home was like. This man who ended up inheriting it. Present Grandma's love for this place is all too clear. I'm sure they're pleased looking down on their old home from above, considering the love of care it's been treated with since it changed hands. We sure it's above and not below? Oh. Oh, yeah, boy. EP boy. Choosing up with the lunch will cost me sort of advance. Help with lunch. Alright then, guess I'll go see if I can help out with the coffee or something. Actually, that reminds me. The date she put on her resume was July 12th, 1192. That's 3 days from now. I've treated the others on the birthday, so I ought to do the same for her. Ooh. To help make coffee, and was to ask for his opinion on matters such as dessert offerings. After a while, lunch was finally ready, and everyone sat down to enjoy the sandwiches Anya and Rosette made. By the way, Agnes, I took a look at your great-grandfather's diaries. Yeah. I always skimmed through them, and he didn't write too much about his research, but I was still thoroughly impressed by what I saw. Sound like an insightful person. It's amazing to think that Professor Hamilton was his mentee. You could call her Gran, even in this conversation. She is to you Gran. Hearing all that makes me really happy. I'd heard before that he cared a lot for his family, and reading this makes that clear as day. You could tell just how much he loved your grandmother, Lilia. And the messages he left for the generations after hers, to you and Sophie, are really profound. He also held a great affinity for his 3 disciples. Naturally care deeply for Professor Hamilton, but I can feel a sense of compassion and trust for the other 2 as well, despite their idiosyncrasies. Oh yeah, Professor Russell from Liberal is one of those 3 disciples, right? And the fact that old Epstein predicted he'd go on to invent the airship is pretty damn wild. Not only that, but he also wrote about the possibility of Professor Schmidt coming up with the railway system. It's almost like he could see the future or something. Well, it's possible. There's no way of knowing one way or another if he could. One thing's for certain, however, he was an incredibly perceptive man. He predicted the emergence of artificial intelligence and technological singularity, even which has become quite the hot-button issue. That's very true. I could definitely understand why my mother and grandmother chose to hide his diaries. In a way, he was far too ahead of his time. He was too far ahead of his time, so much so that he may have impeded the potential of those who came after him. Yeah, it might be part of why he never shared them with anyone, including the Epstein Foundation. But I'm sure the main reason ties back to his last words about gathering the Genesis. Recover the Octogenesis before the year 12-0x. Else all that we know will come to an end. Hold up, so your great-grandpa used these things, these observational devices, back when he established Orbitech. Which means he had them at the time, but then at some point they were lost or stolen? I didn't get a chance to pore over every detail in the diaries, but I didn't see anything written about that. As crazy as it sounds, is it possible he knew that they'd go missing after his death? Yes, I'd say so. In fact, that's a definite possibility, especially when you consider what Dingo said to us back in April.
That weakness is humanity's original sin. One that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance. Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end. The forced reset is a byproduct of the Octogenesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome. Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
Yeah, that's what it said, sure enough. Though I didn't hear these words directly from the horse's mouth, the sound no less disconcerting even now. I can only surmise that these devices, including this 8th Genesis which observes humanity's sin, are designed to carry out some function once all 8 are brought together. Yes, I've come to much the same conclusion. However, I cannot help but wonder if there was some reason they were spread all over Calvert prior to our having gathered them. Considering his use of the word observation, perhaps some sort of process was being carried out by necessity. This whole thing is all kinds of confusing. But would that mean there was an observational reason behind Almada stealing and using them too? What? No, that's impossible. Much as it pisses me off to say it, it isn't. Could be that them turning me into the tyrant of 40 years ago was all so they could observe the dark side of humanity. Yeah, same could be said of Pandemonium, which was brought about by the 7th. I might have even been trying to observe the diabolic core I had inside me. I think it's safe to say my great-grandfather must have had some purpose for all this. Maybe he made the Genesis to bring out the ugly side of humanity and observe it. Could be there was some outcome he hoped to achieve. If that's true, then regardless of his reasons, it's possible he wasn't the good, upstanding man I thought him to be. Anyas. Honestly, he sounds like most engineers and academics I know. We're all driven to test our hypotheses. That's right. Regardless of what kind of man your great-grandfather was, it was his diaries that got you to this point. Are you prepared to see this thing through, accepting the good, the bad, and whatever he was expecting to find out? Oh, oof. Because if you are, then I know we will be right there by your side until you get there. Van. That's right, we'll be with you to the end, ride or die. Indeed, that goes without saying. Don't stress, we'll always be in your corner no matter what kind of person your great-grandpa was. I mean, it has nothing to do with her. Can't be much worse than our resident sugar junkie who gets his kicks from eating sweets in a sauna. Hey, I've never done that in my life. Sweets are sweets and saunas are saunas, and never the twain shall meet. What? Wait, don't they cook sausages and roast marshmallows in the saunas in Remetheria? Plus, there's such a thing as stone cookware, you know. Whoa, pump the brakes. I don't want to know this. It's hard enough to fight off those urges. It's like, whoa! Smoking like a true sugar junkie. Well, at least his addiction isn't so far gone as to be detrimental to his health. Yeah, give him like 10 years. Maybe less. We should devise a plan to rehabilitate him before he grows out of control. Oh yeah, there's something else I noticed about the diaries. When I was flipping through them a minute ago, I saw the name Herschel. Ah, so you noticed that too, huh? Is that the name of your teacher? Yes, that's right. That's Miss Toa's last name. There was a famous astronomer from the Empire named Alfred Herschel. I've read several of his works. There's a good chance he's the person Professor Epstein was referring to. Of that, I have no doubt. Mr. Herschel was the Dean of the Imperial Academy, the foremost academic institution of the Erebonian Empire. He passed 10 years ago, but I heard that from an early age, he traveled the world to help expand its base of knowledge. We only crossed paths a few times, but I'm certain that he was Miss Herschel's grandfather. Fascinating. Didn't realize he was an acquaintance of yours, Master. Next time we bump into Miss Herschel, we should ask about him. Never know what kind of stories he might have passed on. Even if they're not about the Genesis, it might be worth doing a little prodding. I hear she only came here because of her NGO work. Has she gone on back to Erebonia yet? No, she's still here. She was supposed to go back at the end of the last term, like Ren and Julian. If you'd like, I can call her and...
Pardon me, young miss, but two of your friends from school are here to see you.
Albert and, what's her name?
Hey, Agnes! Wow, you really are home after all.
We saw that black robot dog out in the yard, but we didn't know for sure if you were here or not.
A black robot dog. We saw Zero, so we're like, isn't that...
Odette? Albert?
Yeah.
Sorry for dropping in out of the blue. We just wanted to come say hi, but we didn't know you had so much company. Blame Albert. He just wouldn't stop moaning and groaning. Ooh, I can't see Agnes at school for a few days. My life is over.
That does sound like him, yeah.
I never said that. But I won't deny I've missed you some since exams ended. Both you and Roy, the president, seemed pretty busy as of late.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to worry you both.
Wait, why are you two wearing your school uniforms? That we have a little council-related trouble to take care of. What kind of trouble? Do you need help? Oh, we should be okay. It's just a handover meeting with a new school vendor, that's all. Ren will be helping us out with it too, so I think we can manage just fine. Yeah, it's fine! They got the Angel of Slaughter. Ugh. Can't keep depending on her for everything, you know, otherwise we'll never be able to grow out of her shadow. Why not go check it out? Between this morning's 4 SPGs and making us all lunch, I'd say you've more than done your part for today. But, no buts. Work's important and all, but a healthy work-life balance is even more so. Yeah! You ought to go help your friends. Show Super Schoolgirl that you don't need no babysitter. I need to make up for lost working time from this morning, so I'll carry the load for both of us. It'll be less fun with you gone, but we'll soldier on. Let's wage this war on 2 fronts. Yeah! Fairy, it's not a war. Van, you guys... Yeah, you don't have to go if you don't want to. No, that you would be a huge help, of course, but point being, no pressure. Sorry, we weren't trying to pull you away from your work. Please, don't worry about it. You didn't appoint me as your treasurer to slack off when I'm needed. Wait. Ugh. Good luck with the rest of your work day, everyone. I should be able to meet back up with you all later this evening. Good deal. See you later. Very well, shall we depart for the Sheridan district, everyone? I'll make a note to contact you once we reach stopping point this afternoon.
The train will be departing soon.
And now
The
she's suddenly in her
next
school.
train is approaching. Please mind the gap as you board or depart.
Mind the gap, as in fall in.
truly well done.
Sum of total SP should be 30.
I'll
Total must be
update your
30. Yep.
evaluation rank.
Confirm and receipt. That's just about perfect.
Please tell me that that's not the number of players who've gotten that trophy. It should not be 4%. 57.7% of players. Okay, good. It's the majority. For 45 gifted. Aw. Perfectly balanced. I don't. 0.2% of players. There are people who have this trophy. The game's been out for 5 days. The hell? What the ever-loving fuck does this mean? Someone explain how 62% of players finish the prologue. Shouldn't it be 100? The prologue isn't that long. Hmm. 5.4% of players. The difference between the two trophies. Advanced through the Valhalla sector, but never made it to the end. How the fuck? Y'all, please, just finish the prologue. You don't have to finish Act 1, just finish the prologue. It's all you need. Only 38 players have completed. Some of these, it's like, okay, right? Like, completed Act 1, completed the intermission. Those are like, okay, whatever. But, like, the prologue, come on. You couldn't play for, like, another hour?
See? I know what's up.
Actually gross. Okay, I'm gonna BRB. Nature calls, strats, etc. And then we'll do the next part. Interesting. So, if I press the button for the message thingy, it doesn't work. Is it because I'm live? Is it like broken? It's so weird. If I kill the stream deck, terrible idea, I know. I might just need to close the stream deck software just fine. Nope, still not working. Huh. Interesting. I say interesting because wait a minute. I'm gonna try something. I swear, if I need the website open, I'm gonna be upset. Oh! It worked. I need the website open? Really? I swear if that ends up being the fix. Well, that's fine, actually. I keep, whatchamacallit open. Anyway, Firefox. Because that's how I control the gaming channel. Like, that's how I upload to it and manage the streams and whatnot. Because Chrome is for like the non-gaming channel, because it's the YouTube account I use primarily. Okay. Next. Party was on the events group headed back to Old Town shortly afternoon. Jin and Elaine arrived at Van's office a little before 1 p.m. Sort of information as they had agreed upon earlier.
I see. So you went off your beaten track and did your rounds in the Leva district.
Yes?
Yep, not one of my usual haunts. Can't say I found much of anything, but there were a couple things that piqued my curiosity. I hear you've been busting your tail on a different case. You find anything interesting?
Yes, I did. Would you mind if I let him in on this, Jin?
I don't see any problem with that, given that it's related to something we tackled together back in March.
March?
You don't mean that case, do you?
The one pertaining to that anti-immigration terrorist group?
The very same, where we went up against the True Grievance Brigade. It was the largest anti-immigration faction before the Guild, your team, and the CID arrested the group's every last member. Since then, we've caught signs of entirely new anti-immigration factions beginning to emerge.
Seriously?
More terrorist organizations?
Afraid so, though we haven't been able to verify if they're genuinely anti-immigration just yet. What we have confirmed is that the groups have been recruiting members who are known sympathizers of the True Grievance Brigade. It's even possible that other anti-immigration groups, both large and small, are banding together to form one massive flock.
Holy shit. Are you for real?
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
That's hardly surprising. Due to their small numbers, not even the police are aware that they exist. What confuses me more is that these groups seem to be active outside of the Republic as well.
Wait a minute.
That sounds rather similar to a case we worked on before, doesn't it?
The one where Toa helped search for missing migrants from the north, yes? As I recall, the True Grievance Brigade was allegedly looking to scout people of white descent to bolster their rank and file. Then subsequent investigations by authorities revealed there was a different broker working with them behind the scenes.
Over the past 3 months, there have been a handful of disappearances that were apparently caused by that same broker. They hit Remiferia, Northumbria, the Free Cities, and Jirai. We've also heard that impoverished citizens in these regions have been making their way to Calvert. Guild HQ has been watching the situation like a hawk and is urging branches in every country to be on the alert.
I had no idea all this was happening.
Well, this case may appear rudimentary at a glance. It's clear there's more to it than meets the eye. You mentioned this has been going on for 3 months. That would mean it started around the time the space program was unveiled, yes?
That's right. It could just be a coincidence, but HQ is concerned about that point too. And while I'm sure they've got their reasons, I'm surprised the CID has been sitting back twiddling their thumbs.
Really makes you wonder.
I've heard you haven't been able to get in touch with Renee lately. I'm in much the same boat. We've approached the city and requested investigative assistance over times, but they keep turning us down. That is... beyond concerning. Oh, I need to open up chat. I had it set to Twitch chat only for a second, so I can test the button. Whew. Perhaps they simply are otherwise fully engaged with the space program right now. And that just seems weird to me. I mean, they're the CID. They have the manpower to keep tabs on all the group's activities, including the Warriors of Krugas. Also here, they love hovering over Hayway despite the mutual agreement they've got with them. If you ask me, there's no way in hell they'd look the other way when there's a new anti-immigration group on the rise. Is there any chance they asked Marduk to act on this on their behalf? You know, because maybe they're too tied up right now? No, I'm not aware of any such requests. Even with the recent launch, I was at least given notice moments before. It seems to me they've drawn a line in the sand. So since the CID is being about as helpful as a car without wheels, I'm guessing you're here to ask if we can work together like we did back in March. Oh? You guessed right. Nah, we're kind of stressed at the moment, but we can at least spare Elaine. She just loves working with you. Jen, please be quiet. What he means is that this is the most efficient option, seeing as we've worked together in the past. Uh-huh. I love Elaine. If he not been offered another assignment, I might have put her forward for this instead. You say that, but as I remember it, you volunteered within almost a second of the topic coming up. Silence. Oh, you like us, how sweet. Yay, we got Elaine on our team. That's the best help we could have asked for. I mean, no, Shizuna and Rin and Crow and Rufus all outclass her. But yeah, of Team Calvert, that's the best we got. I'll feel much more at ease the next time we encounter those initial monsters. I mean, I guess Ren is better. Ren's a monster in battle, yikes. But you know, Angel of Slaughter. Not to mention, we'll have a broader perspective with the Guild's intelligence network at our beck and call. Still have to get the go-ahead from the boss, of course. Boss in your Kurt Van? Yeah, whatever.
Might not be a permanent thing, but all the same, it's good to have you on the team again, Elaine.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm happy to be back, Van.
Yay! We got Elaine! Let's go!
It's been a while since I last fought alongside you all.
Yeah.
And that's especially true for you, Bearguard. I'm sure I will learn much while working with you.
As I with you. I look forward to seeing the famous Beauty's Blade in action once again.
Oh, Bearguard. You're more than welcome to make use of my room should you so wish. Mine's free too. Want to try out some makeup together? Thank you for the offer, but I'm worried it would only wear off after working up a sweat. Oh, Zemuria, can I show you my room, please? Well, if they're not gonna let me catch bait, I'll just catch 40 wings instead. Are you really trying to get your ass killed? You're becoming more of a slob by the minute. I'm surprised you haven't gained any weight, given that you drink every single day. I've got my late night workouts to thank for that. There's no better exercise than going to pound down. I mean, swimming is up there too. Oh, TMI, right? Yeah. Fascinating. You've an abundance of spirit, technique, and physical strength, yet your dedication and discipline are sorely lacking. I think I shall impart the Kunlun method for controlling one's breathing upon you like I did Van. Wait, what? No. I already learned breathing techniques from the Gekka school, so I'm good? Nonsense. There's great value to be had in studying techniques of other schools. Now stand. Bearguard's like, oh? You have free time? Go, Bearguard, go. Gotta say, I might jealous of you. You've got a wellspring of wisdom and knowledge walking among you. Elaine will have a chance to tap into it, but not me. Ooh, maybe I'll pick up a part-time job here too. No. Not happening. Don't say heart attack inducing shit like that, man. Oh, by the way, I ran into the CID division chief earlier, but I haven't seen hide or hair of the direwolf lately. Guessing you haven't either? That's right. There's no sign the CID is involved with these terrorists either. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys could just call him. Like, I wouldn't doubt if Kilika and Jin have his number. Like, hey, you guys aren't planning anything to do with these terrorists. Like, Or just get Ren to do it. Ren is an enforcer. It'd be Angela Slata. Best name. I think Ren was right on the mirror earlier. Bet they're finally about ready to make their move. I forgot, I wanted to mention, you might be contacted by someone else about a separate issue. Okay, mind giving me some context? Long story short, Guild HQ and Lehman reached out with a few questions about you. Of course, I didn't tell them any of the nitty-gritty bits, like Anya's true identity and heritage, as well as your, condition. But apparently, they're real curious about that whole American Garden hacking incident and your person of interest. So what you're saying is that I should clear that notification that just popped up. Okay, hold the phone. If they have questions about the Garden, can't you answer them? You and Fee helped out with that case too, in case you forgot. True, but we only swooped in right at the end. You and your crew were the ones who did most of the work. I mean, why can't they get in touch with Shizuna? Ikarugwa. And because of that, a rep from a guild affiliate group will probably reach out to you about it. And how you want to go about dealing with this is up to you and Elaine. Anywho, I'll catch you on the flip side. Hey, wait. He just walks so slowly, it's imposing. Guild affiliate group, huh? There's only one organization I can think of that fit the bill. Epstein! Ugh, damn that muscle-bound bastard. He and Elaine get their kicks from pushing
I
work.
heard that.
I heard that. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
What Van said.
I would ask for your thoughts, but I'm sure you'd only say, it's pretty alright, or looks easy to move around in.
No, I think his thoughts are well beyond that at this point.
Hell no. This looks great on you. I mean, wow, those colors just scream you. And those reinforced white heels are not only practical, but also really damn stylish.
So he just went the full mile. Thank you, Van.
Huh? You really think so?
Oh man, you gotta blush.
She looks super pretty, doesn't she?
Indeed, indeed.
Wow, another genuine compliment from Van. He's been on a roll lately.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious. Are you dying?
If you ask me, this feels like a bid to calm the waters after shoving his foot down his throat.
Yeah, he does do that. One minute he'll act all nice and polite with Nina, and he'll blindside me with some rude comment the next.
No, that's just how he acts with you and Nina. Nina from the church gets all the nicey nice. Because she's, you know, pure and innocent, and you get... Well...
Lest we forget, Mr. Arkwright is still quite young. He may yet have room to develop a sense of tact.
I'm like 10 years older than Van, and I still haven't developed a sense of tact. Beyond, you know, don't make jokes at a funeral. Or about a funeral. You know, the basics.
In comparison to his work in martial arts prowess, he has much to grow in that regard. Delicacy is hardly Van's strong suit.
I don't got time for that.
Quiet from the peanut gallery. And way to join in on the dog pile, Master.
Moving on. I'll remove my bracer emblem and accompany you for the rest of the afternoon.
Bracer emblem?
I'm ready to begin our 4SPG work anytime.
Yay! We got Elaine!
Good deal. Then let's pick a crew and go solve some problems.
Alright, we'll take Elaine, Bear Guard, Fairy, I guess. That's actually hilarious. Okay. One more slot. Citri from Solomon's 72 Demon Pillars. Noah, the prophet. We're just gone full biblical here. Oh man, that's funny. That's actually pretty funny.
Oh, Agnes isn't here? It would have been nice to work together.
I couldn't see her much this morning either. Why don't we swing by the Aubert district and say hi?
Just remember, you're both well-known celebrities. Try not to draw too much attention. That goes double for you, Judith.
Why are you singling me out? I'm always careful.
Huh? Sorry, I almost got stun locked by saying I'm always careful. What? Judith, you don't even know what the meaning of the word careful is. The hell you mean? Equip. Interesting. I prefer this one though. If I wasn't also streaming this on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, I would 100% have kept her in that outfit. Oh, Twitch as well. Hey, Han, if I wasn't streaming this, I would have kept her in that outfit just for the lulz. That's so funny. Ishmelga's sword? Again, not Ishmelga's sword. It's just the sword of the end. Evil sword of the end and slightly less evil sword of the end. I hate that. Anyway. Okay. What? There we go. I still can't believe we don't have Reen's glasses. What the hell are y'all thinking, giving us the instructor attire without the glasses? Come on. Bunny. Wait. Glasses. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not Reen's glasses, but you know, they work. I really hate the fact that it doesn't just remove it like that. It looks smart. I like it. That's definitely not Judith. The hell are you? Are you Kukulkan from from Fate? Yeah, I'm keeping this. Look, it's young Bearguard. Elaine. Black-haired Elaine. Man, if they didn't change her eye color, 100%. I really hate when they change the eye colors. He's almost Campanella at this point. There. Now she's not Elaine anymore.
This place is so cozy, I might never leave.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
Welcome, Elaine. Up and Arcade Solutions out, are we? Oh, and how's your takeout the other day? To your liking, I hope? Yes, it made for an absolutely delicious lunch break. Here you've been stopping by on your own lately. Edie's Blade, blending in with the common folk. She comes by quite a bit, even when she doesn't have any business at your office. Sometimes we'll even get talking about you. Paulette, please. Oh, my mistake. That's supposed to be secret. Could they possibly be saying about me? Many things, Van. Many things. You are a problem child. That's Van and them, Elaine. I'll have Hami waiting for you when you get back. We'll have to see how our work pans out, but they can advance. Okay. Hold on. It's on my mind ridiculously, so I'm gonna go quickly open up the website for the Stream Deck plugin on my laptop so that we can, you know, raid them easily. Just enjoy the music here. I'll be RB even. Alright, it's done. It's in the background. Same window as the video that's playing. Or will playing. Final Fantasy 16 Episode 4, apparently. Good game. Love it. Favorite Final Fantasy right there. And one of my top 5 games. Anyway, Peach, Taruto, Titan, Pota, and video drink from Stanley. Oh, there's also an exchange item from Stanley. Oh! No, that's the same thing I just mentioned. Anyway.
Well.
Where's the little poster girl? Yume! She's not here. Is she in Sunday school or something? Now that lunch is come and gone, I'd better start chipping away at tonight's dinner. Prep. I just got a second live notification from a server. What? Okay. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Concerning, but interesting. Hey, when a streamer like watching has internet troubles, that's very concerning. Anya sure is made of stir stuff though, going to school during a post-exam break. I have to whip up an A+ meal for her when she gets back. Izzy's to Paula in her old man's rooms. I better not intrude. You may. She's probably asleep. If she's home. The precious child.
Let us search.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Oh, these swallows haven't left the nest yet. Yeah, it's a little late in the year to be sticking around. But based on their plumage, they might leave the nest soon.
Eden Radio Network.
These are the most recent reports on the road, courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center.
Observing swallow ecology. At present, one of them has taken flight. Now it should clean up from nest environs. You may ask for you to do this on a regular basis, right? Yeah, they've even been taking the occasional pictures from hard-to-see angles. Such sophisticated technology, I suppose it's a bit late to be in awe of that. Also, I really should reset, reset. That's too funny. There we go.
It's looking to be another scorch.
Would you care for some flowers?
Let us search.
There's no place quite like home.
Performing shard search.
So much hustle and bustle in the world these days.
I'm sure the adult is watching over the chicks.
Now where?
Performing shard search. Performing shard search. Performing shard search. Performing shard search.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Search time. Now where? Now where? Search time.
Beginning search.
Let us search.
Search time.
Can you believe that? Well, okay. I was like, where's Anya?
appreciate you always stopping by.
Oh, I feel better already.
I'm really working up a sweat.
Whew. Brisk and refreshing.
You look nice and refreshed.
Okay, oh, interesting. Okay.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Performing shard search.
Thank you all for stopping by.
I'm home. Welcome back. Whoa, someone's exhausted. All right, the on-site repair service launched today, huh? This got you running on fumes. Still, it's a pretty big step, especially by Rebecca's standards. By Rebecca's standards, going outside is a pretty big step. Thanks, Kisara. I did my best. That's worth a pat on the back. Now, come on, you two. Why don't we have ourselves a late lunch? You going out again after this, Kisara? Yeah, that 3% exhibit I'm in is open, so I want to get a quick peek at it. You're so amazing, Kisara. Who else could say that graffiti art is award-winning? Well... Modify Orbit.
It's so scary outside.
You are not wrong.
Modifying your orbment, are you? That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill added. New shard skill added.
There we go. Is it just in general? Yeah, it is in general. You know what's great? It's not by lines. Oh no, seems to be by line. Interesting. It doesn't matter.
Thanks. It's so scary outside. Thanks. As always. It's so scary outside. Come again, if you want. It's so scary outside. come again. If you want.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon. It's looking to be another scorcher.
There's no place quite like home.
There's no particular case to speak of. Not that peace at home is anything to complain about. Would you prefer we head to the other districts on our docket in that case? Yeah, especially the ones we couldn't make it to in the morning. Let's get chugging along. Never seen this number before. I made extreme soon, but separation is gonna be fun. Don't tell me.
My apologies for the sudden call. Am I speaking with Mr. Arkwright?
Wait. Altina?
This is Altina Orion of Thor's Strategic Research Laboratory. We met yesterday at Marduk headquarters.
Just instantly clocked, it's Altina. Oh, so it's you. Hey Altina, something happened. It's a pleasure to speak with you again, Miss Orion. Might perhaps have some business with my employer. Thor's alumnus and a former intelligence agent of the Imperial Army from what I hear. Yeah, former. That's one hell of a resume for someone around Anya's age. It would seem that the military academy is not where present affiliations end, however. She sure is pretty, though. Basic clothes would make a killer splash on the silver screen.
As it happens, I am not contacting you today as a representative of Thor's. Rather, I have a request from the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, of which I am an associate member.
Good thing we came back to the office for this convo. Had a feeling it was gonna get involved. You seriously aren't pulling our legs here, though? The garden's been taken over again?
Seriously? Marduk, get better security, for fuck's sake!
The Merhian Garten, the VR simulator developed by the Marduk Company. Jin did mention this to me in passing. That said, I find it difficult to believe Marduk would throw the task of reclaiming their own service over to the Epstein Foundation.
Agreed. But unfortunately, those are the facts.
I can confirm this as well, after having inquired into the matter myself. In April, we, alongside a number of allies, eradicated the source of the Merhian Garten's anomalies. That following May, it received a major bug fix update. And in June, just prior to the beta version's release, a certain force struck. And now, the Merhian Garten has been usurped once more.
Since June? It's mid-July. Why are we just finding out about this now?
Not to mention, it wasn't achieved through a backdoor method, like the Garden Master did via a Genesis. Though it wouldn't be accurate to call it legitimate either. They've used the latest hacking techniques to seize control.
No shit? Isn't Marduk's net tech supposed to be some of the best on the continent?
Yeah.
And the Epstein Foundation should be their rival on that front. So why dump this whole thing into their laps?
Well, not the whole thing, technically. We'll still be providing some bare-bones user assistance.
Hey!
Mirabelle!
Couldn't even go one day without popping up out of the blue again, could you?
Developments such as these are the sort I would prefer to be informed about beforehand.
Yeah.
My bad. General Manager's orders were to let the Foundation take the lead on this.
And the Foundation went to Van. Oh, boy.
I'll stick around while things get off the ground and then turn over the reins. That a-okay with you, Altina?
Yes, of course. The handover is not yet complete, after all.
Thank you kindly. Now, a picture's worth 1,000 words, so...
I don't want to see it.
Here's a peek at what's become of the Merhian Garden.
Of course. We know that logo anywhere.
Grim Garden?
The name certainly does suit its new appearance.
Yep.
That emblem. There's no question who it belongs to.
Yep.
Are they even trying to be subtle?
No, I think they're trying to distract us.
The Society of Ouroboros. We've encountered them several times over this past year.
They're not even trying at this point. Which is all kinds of hilarious.
Does this mean the Oathbreakers hijacked Marduk's systems?
Yeah, so that's the part we're stumped on. The Oathbreakers no tech whiz, though, so I'm leaning towards some of their other big shots being behind this.
Campanella. We saw Campanella do it.
I've heard the Society utilizes an enigmatic system language known as the Astral Code. No doubt they have specialists capable of handling such technology.
Yeah, his name's Campanella.
Yes. The Epstein Foundation is currently mobilizing its own experts to analyze the situation. To be perfectly honest, however, this takeover is progressing at a pace we can't hope to match. What's more, when the Society hijacked the Garten, Marduk completely isolated it from the general Orbital network. It is now accessible only via Marduk's communication satellite, the Foundation's research channels, and the Society's Astral Code network.
I mean, that's good.
The Foundation's trying and all, but there are these beefy protections set up at key points in the system. That ain't even the stickiest part. From what we learned, those protections can only be removed by capturing the Garden's internal domains.
So you expect us to be your troubleshooters again. Not too in love with the idea, frankly.
Van's like, I would rather not. Honestly, Van, that's a fucking mood. We'll deal with it as and when.
I concur. Though Marduk aside, I can't help but sympathize with the Foundation.
Incidentally, Marduk approached us offering to release some of the Zypha Standard's core technologies to the public in exchange.
Oh! Great.
Given the Foundation's mission statement of spreading orbital technology across the continent, it was an offer we couldn't refuse.
Kind of a slimeball gambit there.
Yeah.
Even as their employee, I must concur.
Can't lie, we're real stinkers.
Mirwell's like, yep, we suck.
It is true, though, that Marduk's got no resources to spare, what with our full involvement in the space program. Sure, the network's closed, so we could just look the other way, but wherever the Society sticks its fingers, the Guild's not far behind. And, well, since they're backed by the Foundation, passing the baton over just makes sense, you know?
In that sense, this matter has no direct relation to anyone at Arkwright Solutions.
Excuse? Elaine, Bracer. Reset, Marduk employee. It has everything to do with us.
It's simply that given your previous success in fully recapturing the original Garten, the Foundation believes you are the best candidates for this task. Nevertheless, I believe the Foundation can pledge both satisfactory compensation and technological support. Would you be willing to consider our request? Or 4SPG, rather, in your terms.
We got a lot on our plate too, so I can't promise we'll take on the whole kit and caboodle.
I want to do it once.
Still, no harm in us giving things a once-over to start.
We're gonna have to regardless.
You're certain it's no bother?
Said give it a once-over, right? Okay.
Yep. We lost track of what the Society's up to, and this here might give us a lead.
Yeah.
The rest of you guys cool with that?
Uh-huh. It should make for good training, just like before. Not to mention the rewards.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this a lot, aren't we?
No objections here either. I'm rather curious about the Society's hacking technology.
Sounds like a pain in the neck, ass, and everything in between. But hey, getting to sharpen our battle senses during off hours isn't all bad.
Yeah, why not? I'd like to know how they managed to heist a whole virtual space.
Hearing the adversity Celise and Leon faced in this garden has me inclined to take a stab at it myself.
Naturally, you can count me in as well. I can't turn a blind eye where the Society is involved.
Joy of joys. I'm not doing this without Rain. I refuse.
You have our gratitude, everyone.
In that case, the first order of business will be to issue you an authentication ID in the form of a provisional contract.
Bro, Reen's route isn't until Act 2. I actually just despise you all.
Oh, and let me send this app over while we're at it.
Yeah.
Grim search? Oh, don't tell me.
Could this be a new version of the shard search we've used before?
Yes, it's been specifically tailored for the Grim Garten. Because of the Garten's current makeshift series of connections that span 3 different organizations, the old access points are somewhat unstable. It is for this reason, presumably, that special tokens and portals are being newly generated across urban areas of the Republic.
Those would be Grim tokens and Grim portals, name-wise. Oh, and just so you know, the portals are Orbal net nodes, same as the gates that granted access to the Merhian Garten. And the tokens are fragments of Garten resources, just like the ones used for all those cube analysis goodies.
Got it. So step numero uno is to ferret out one of those Grim portals then.
I actually hate the idea.
I'll link the app to our standard protocol shard search. Let's scour around Old Town to start.
And with that, it's been 2 hours. So, I will end it here. I will not be streaming Trails on Thursday. Last minute change of plans. The second DLC for Digimon Storytime Stranger will be dropping on Thursday. So we will be doing that instead. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Goodbye. It worked! Alright. Do I have a ending stream thingy? I do not. I mean, I could just end stream. Oh yeah, so we'll be streaming Digimon. I don't know how long that stream will be. I'm just gonna rate it in one, as it were. To the reruns.